Your guitar's bridge is an essential part of its overall sound, and there's many different types available. You might have seen some guitars referred to as hardtail guitars, but what are they?
Hi, I'm Connor from Roundtable Audio, and today I'll explain some of the benefits and drawbacks of hardtail bridges. A hardtail guitar is any guitar with a fixed bridge, meaning that the bridge doesn't move. In my experience, hardtail is usually used to describe guitars where the bridge usually would move, like a Stratocaster or something like that. But I also count guitars with stop-tail bridges like this Les Paul as hardtail guitars. Why? Because they have the same benefits as each other. Firstly, they have better tuning stability.
Hardtail bridges don't move, so there's no risk of the bridge lifting or changing position, which can happen on guitars with floating bridges.
If you want the best of both worlds, you can get guitars with locking nuts and bridges. What this does is it keeps the string locked in place so you can use the vibrato system without the string slipping out of tune. Less moving parts also means less maintenance. I find that it takes me a lot longer to set up my guitars with floating bridges like this Stratocaster than it does my Les Paul.
Another benefit of hardtail guitars is their increased sustain. Because the bridge is in full contact with the body, the vibrations resonate throughout the guitar, which in turn feeds back and helps resonate the strings more.
The advantage is slight, and to be honest, there's a lot of different factors that can influence that, but it's a plus in my book. It also affects how your guitar plays. Bending a string on a guitar with a hardtail bridge won't change the pitch of any of the other strings, because the bridge doesn't move. Whereas on a guitar with a floating bridge, the pressure can pull the strings out of tune, which might sound weird depending on what you're playing. Personally, I much prefer playing on hardtail guitars for all the reasons listed above, but they also just feel sturdier to play. I just prefer them, and I don't really use vibrato that much anyway.
In fact, I've decked my bridge on my main Stratocaster, meaning that it no longer moves. It's technically not a hardtail guitar, but it gives it some of the benefits.
So what do you think? Are you team hardtail, or do you prefer a little bit of movement in your bridge? Let me know in the comments down below, and consider subscribing to stick around for more guitar related content. Thank you.